Riley in the box as he takes ball one with one away here in the inning. Goes back to the four-seamer. That's smashed towards center. Base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Batting fifth.
And Kalin in the box with a runner on first. Delivers a fastball, but it misses the plate. And that one's foul. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away. Here's Pedroia, quite the player. Named MVP in 2008. The only second baseman in Red Sox history to win the award. Fouled away. The Gold Rush with a runner aboard. That's ripped into the outfield. Hauls it in to end the inning. They strand the go-ahead run. Battle Royale. If you crave a challenge, there's no doubt this mode is for you. Gunnar Henderson, the first to hit this inning. Well, that was embarrassing. No balls and 2 strikes. Gunnar rips one deep. Sailing out. It's gone. And just like that, they have the lead in the late stages. That swing changes everything. Terrain comes to the plate with a lead thanks to Gunnar Henderson. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Aloha and good to have you. MLB The Show welcomes you to Battle Royale Baseball. I'm Robert Flores. We have a moment to look at some community standings and percentile ranks. Find out if you have the winning hand. BR Baseball is next. Jacob Latz on the hill and starting in Battle Royale. Battle Royale puts pressure on starting pitchers and the bullpen too. Relievers need to be ready at a moment's notice, but it's up to the starter to set the tone. Gunnar Henderson ready at the plate, and we're good to go.
11, Gunnar Henderson.
Latz gets us underway with a fastball that connects for a strike. Misses with the changeup. Scared of you. Fouled away. In the air to left. Mangum making his way towards it. Brings it in. Now one away. Jorge Polanco is next to the plate. We see that silver shining in the box. Trash pitch. Barrels it. Garcia galloping towards it. It looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99.
Aaron Judge ready to go with the go-ahead run at second. This card stands out with its incredible power, especially against left-handers. Strike two. Went with the changeup, and who knows, might try it again. 1-2 the count. Delivers a ball.
That's a ball.
Marte handles it. Two gone here. Kyle Stowers steps up with the go-ahead run at third. On the ground left side. Henderson over to first. Latz produces a shutout inning. Jesus Luzardo starting this Battle Royale game. Pitching in BR forces players to bring their best from their opening pitch. Lineups tend to be more aggressive, and the same can be said for starting pitchers. Munetaka Murakami leads off the bottom of the first.
Munetaka Murakami.
Got him chasing butterflies without a net. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Ketel Marte now at the plate. First pitch misses for a ball. Stays with it, but foul. The 1-1. That's a ball. Went with the changeup. It's the sweeper that misses. Fly ball center field. Thomas settles under it. And the home first moving along quickly today. Two gone. Brent Rooker up next to the dish. He's just guessing. That's a ball.
That's it.
Went with the slider. Fly ball to right center. Finds some grass, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Here's James Wood. Fouls it off. And the pitch. Lifted in the air to left. Stowers with an easy look. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. One frame down, 2 more to go. Don't go away. The best is yet to come. Mike Piazza gets us going this inning.
The catcher.
So now we see the righty reliever out of the pen, Tyler Rogers. Mike Piazza fouls away the first offering. The pitch to Piazza. Fouls it off. Here comes a pitch. That's ripped to right, down the line. And it's just foul. Supreme waits. In the air to center. Hauls it in, and one away. Now we see
Batting
Alec
sixth,
Thomas.
The center fielder, number 5, Alec Thomas.
Fouls it off. The Gold Rush. One down, bases empty. A perfect rip. I don't think this is staying in the park. It's gone. And here in the late stages, they take the lead with a home run. Well, you just delivered the goods. Must feel nice. Boom.
No, that's
the
out.
next to hit takes ball 1. Perfect contact. That pitch didn't stand a chance. Timed it up and smashed it for the hit. That feels really good, doesn't it?
Batting 8.
Gleyber Torres in the box with a runner on first. The count is 1-0.
Ball.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Emilio Pagan. He'll do his best to keep this a 1-run game. 1-1 now. And the pitch. Swings and drives it. That gets down into the gap. Boom. Headed for third. Now they have runners at the corners after that 1-out single. Here's Red Schoendienst. He was quite the rookie back in the day. In fact, he led the National League with 26 stolen bases that year. Here's the pitch. Starts with consecutive cutters. Swings, and it's ripped up the middle. Slides for the stop. There's one. To first. Hey! Not in time. Great effort there.
Now Cody Bradford.
Henderson up to bat next and lays off for a ball. Misses with the slider. Changeup catches the zone. And that's ball four.
Runner take your base.
Now batting for the Gold Rush, the first baseman.
Jorge Polanco deals himself into the box. He doubled in his first at bat. Crushes one deep. It's gonna fly out of here. Gone. Home run. Stepped in the box, ready to swing it, and guessed right with the pitch. Great execution. Aaron Judge up now with the bases empty thanks to the 3-run homer. Gets wood on it. The Gold Rush have pushed across 5 runs so far this inning. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting for the Gold Rush, the left fielder,
Kyle Stowers at the dish with a runner on first. 0 for 1 on the day. In the air, out to left. Mangum gets there. He's under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Top half of the second is complete. And now it's a 5-run game. Welcome back to this Battle Royale matchup where I have twice engineered bizarro flawless runs. Lose the first game, go undefeated the rest of the way, and it does absolutely no one any good. Derek Jeter leads us off. The heater misses for a ball. And the lefty sets, kicks, fires. Fly ball left center field. And it drops in for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Gunnar.
And here comes Gunnar Henderson. It's through for a hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning.
Batting 7.
Michael Garcia up now with 2 runners on base.
Garcia. Now pitching, Robert Suarez.
Misses with the first pitch.
Ball.
Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. Jeter tagging up. But he won't try for third, staying put with 1 out. Now at the plate, Jake Mangum. In the air, out to center. Thomas moves under it. Puts it away for the out. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 30.
Dingler stands in now and watches strike 1. Count runs to 1-1. Misses the plate for a ball. Rips one to right. It falls in. That's a hit. Henderson rounds third, headed for the plate. He's also in to score. It's 5-2. Munetaka Murakami at the plate following the 2 RBI double. 0 for 1, looking for a hit here.
Yeah, going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why the I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Yeah. Big poppin', I realize I'm the gift, so this year I ain't going Christmas shopping. I've been hearing ching off and the smooth slick Rick talking, burnt out. 50 million for the catalog I turned down. I'm making money every second, you should learn how. These puppies barking at a wolf, but I turn around, swinging like the first round. Even in the 12th, got myself rich, took the fan with me. Always the reality would turn into my fantasy. Want a chance with me, so she holler in the man city. Baby, no humanity, now you can't get it. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why the I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Let me talk to you. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay top things, Chasing you up, I don't need distractions, Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pest it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is. What's the metric? Yes, it's me. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why the I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much.
Music don't stop.
Howdy. Glad you could make it. Welcome to Battle Royale Baseball on MLB The Show. I'm Robert Flores. Check out the impressive stats and see how they rank in the community. 3 innings of baseball chaos is next. Sonny Gray on the mound to start. Battle Royale is the name of the game. Don't be surprised to see a few bold moves. Starting pitchers have to be prepared for anything in this mode. Mookie Betts ready to roll.
The ball game tonight, the left fielder, number 50, Mookie Betts.
Gray goes with the curve to start, but misses with the ball, and away we go. In the air, headed to right. Needs a second attempt. Betts rounds first, headed for 2. Throw to second from the outfield. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Brandon Lau ready to go with the go-ahead run at second. That's a cutter for a ball. Hit on the ground to second. Marte collects it. 1 gone now. Aaron Judge steps up with the go-ahead run at third. A ball from Gray. Strong contact, and this has all the makings of a sac fly. Betts tagging up. The relay. Tag safe at home. And they're on the board. Murakami batting with the lead now thanks to Aaron Judge's huge swing. Swung on and crushed. It's gonna fly out of here. Gone. Home run. Stepped in the box, ready to swing it, and guessed right with the pitch. Great execution. Ted Simmons comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Uncle Charlie misses the zone. Crosses the zone for a strike. Plenty of room for extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. And that's a 2-base knock. Austin Riley ready to swing it with a runner on second. Misses with the first pitch. Goes back to the sinker. Into center field, that falls for a hit. Simmons doesn't stop, heads for home. The tag, and that's out number 3. Inning over. The Bombers play 2 runs. Gunnar Henderson ready to roll. Gunnar rips one deep. Gonna need some stilts. Out of here. Home run. That was an aggressive approach, and that's what happens when everything goes to plan. Marte comes to the plate now after that blast from Gunnar. Swings and lifts one to left. And it drops. Around first, digging for two.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 3.
Bryce Harper ready to go with the tying run in scoring position. Misses the plate with a curveball. 2 balls and no strikes. Make them come to you.
Ball.
3 balls and a strike. The pitch. And that goes foul. The Gold Rush with a runner in scoring position. One more time. That's smacked on the line to center. And there's a hit. Marte around third. Relay throw. Safe at the plate. Shea Langoliers next to hit after the RBI single. It's the sweeper that misses.
That's the ball.
Ball with the cutter missing the zone. I'd like to order a strike, please. A towering blast. Perfectly timed and hammered. Wow. Look at this one. It's out of here. Home run. Not fooled by the fastball in the slightest. Roberto. Clemente digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. Phil Maton, the new arm after they make a change here in the first inning. He's into the game with the bases empty. Roberto Clemente in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Clemente swings and hits it hard. Doyle giving his all. It's into the gap. Relay throw to second. It's a rocket double.
Batting 6, the shortstop,
Colson Montgomery in the box now. He's someone who keeps a gratitude journal in his equipment bag. Before every session, he writes down 3 things he's thankful for. Usually his family, his health, and good coffee. Colson waits. Staying alive. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the catch. But he won't try for third. Staying put with 1 out. Ramon Laureano is the batter now. Swings at pitch number 1 and drives it deep. Really deep. This ball is on its way out of here. Wasted absolutely no time in the at-bat, swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. And just like that, they have their 3rd home run of the game. Putting on a clinic at the plate today. Your lead is growing fast. The Bombers have watched 6 runs score this inning. Fly ball to left. And it hops the wall for an automatic double. Brenton Doyle steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. And gets wood to it, but foul. The Gold Rush already with 6 runs in the inning.
And foul.
Judge under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Gunnar Henderson.
Up next for New York, the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Here's the 0-1. Misses the plate with the sweeper.
Inside.
This one smashed down the right field line. And it's foul. Runner at second with 2 down. Hits it hard to second. That's out number 3. The Gold Rush score 6 runs in the inning. This is a Brenton Doyle leads off with his team playing from behind. 0-1 to start. Nice grab. And they get the out, but it wasn't easy. Ben Rice comes to the plate as a parallel 2 card.
Ben Rice.
Here's the pitch. Gets the bat to it, but foul. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Hit on the line. That's headed towards the corner. Ezekiel Tovar shuffles into the box. Hit hard, up the middle. Montgomery flips to second. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up and 3 down. And it's still a 4-run game. Back for more Battle Royale, where you need nerves of steel and some common cards to come. Through for you every now and then. Ketel Marte leads off the inning. He doubled in his first at bat. Good for a strike. Pop quiz for the catcher. It's a monster hit. That sound tells you everything you need to know. Perfect, and it's long gone. Home run. The long ball continues to be a story in this one. That's their 4th home run as a team. Bryce Harper comes to the plate after the leadoff homer. Top shelf talent here. It's a diamond. In for a strike, and we might see that fastball again. Absolutely cracks one. Bangs off the wall. Tovar with a relay throw, and he's out trying for 2. Here's Langoliers at the dish. He was the centerpiece of the trade that sent Matt Olson to Atlanta. The 0-1 now. Misses the zone with the cutter. That's a ball. Went with the slider. Swings and drives it. Judge galloping towards it. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely, it's a double and his 2nd hit.
Now batting for the Gold Rush, the right fielder.
The diamond card at the plate, Roberto Clemente. John Franco, the new arm in this Battle Royale matchup. This card comes from the Breakout Series. On the ground to third. Keeps it fair. Langoliers coming home. He scores easily, and now it's a 6-run lead. Colson Montgomery ready to go against a Breakout Series pitcher. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Misses the zone with the first pitch. That's in the dirt. Ball and a strike now as the runner holds. Runner at first with 1 out. Now in a 2-strike hole. close.
That missed. That's a ball.
That's big league discipline right there. Still breathing. Not done yet. Strike three, and that's a strikeout for John Franco.
Up next for New York,
Ramon Laureano shuffles to the plate for his next at-bat.
Laureano.
Throws one in the dirt, no movement, and it's ball one. Franco kicks and deals. Now a pop-up to the infield. Tovar moves under this one. Hauls it in, inning over. The Gold Rush played 2 runs in the frame, and they're enjoying a 6-run lead.
I only got one speed, that's the goal. I still win with my back against the rope. I can't take an L, that's a no.
Final inning, and we're back. It comes down to these swings, but I like your chances. The scoreboard has your back, and just one job left. Finish them. Betts retired. So up next to the dish, Brandon Lau.
Brandon Lau.
Misses the plate with pitch number 1. Goes back to the cutter.
Now pitching,
Wandy Peralta on the mound, working at bronze card, Bombers. One down, base is empty. That makes it 2-1. Slides one across the zone for a strike. That's a strikeout, and now just 1 out away from a win.
now batting for the Bombers.
Down to the
right
final
fielder
out at
for
Shield
99,
Woods Park.
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge fouls away the first offering. Here comes the 0-1. Misses with the slider.
Ball.
That's ripped to right, down the line, and that drops foul. Not far from a victory in this one. Just keep on keeping on. Goes back to the
That's
slider.
it.
Gets under it and pops it up. Harper with an easy look. This Battle Royale matchup is over, and we have ourselves a winner. You've got to be pleased with that performance. These games aren't easy, but you sure know how to make it look that way. The Bombers come away with a loss in Diamond Dynasty. Just wasn't their day. Hey, it's never fun losing. Be a goldfish. So that does it. Curtains are closing. Let's do it again soon. From all of us at MLB The Show, I'm Robert Flores. Thanks for choosing me.
Here I go, coming live again from the home of the drag races. Let me add, cops never had braces. But that right there is another page, we'll turn that later on. I ain't got nothing but a few minutes here, let me bring y'all to my home. First let's stop by the candy store, but then shop for a bag of treats. It ain't California, but it's Carolina. Never tastes bad to me. And I guarantee you when the session in, we'll need us some need. So I take it down to the chicken coop, the best in the southeast. Get a quarter dog and them plate around.
here, you're there. I'm Robert Flores. We're ready for Battle Royale Baseball on MLB The Show. A flawless run is on the line, but keeping it alive is the true test. First pitch coming up. Gunnar Henderson steps
Leading
up,
off
and
tonight,
it's go
the
time.
designated hitter, number 11, Gunnar Henderson.
That's a ball to start the game, and this Battle Royale encounter is now underway. Good slider. Cutter misses the target. Curveball off the plate. Goes with the fastball for a strike. And it's a leadoff walk.
Take the base.
Ketel Marte at the dish with a runner on first.
That ball's foul.
Here's the 0-1. Went with the slider, but misses. You're all over it. Bellinger galloping towards it. It's down, and a chance to stretch this one. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Third, the first baseman, number 3,
Right. Harper ready to go with the go. Ahead run in scoring position.
Sousa.
Fouled away. Oh, 1 fires. Doesn't connect. He was late. That's a ball.
That's inside.
Slider misses the zone. Still alive at the plate. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield. In comes the runner from third.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Shea
Langoliers comes to the plate in a big spot with a lead thanks to Bryce Harper. Starts with the ball. A pair of sinkers to start the at, and both missed. Shelby Miller takes over on the hill.
Miller.
There's the sweeper. It's a strike. Catches the plate with a fastball. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hammered. Schwarber giving his all. It falls, and extra bases are in the cards. Marte is home. The relay to the plate. Slides his hand in there. Safe.
That is it.
Roberto Clemente at the plate following the 2 RBI double.
Clemente.
That's ripped to right down the line. Springer sprinting towards it. Langoliers tagging up. And he makes it up to third and still just 1 away. Colson Montgomery in the box now. Gets Wood on it. Misses with the slider. takes a lead at third with one away. This one popped up. Riley gets there. He's under it. Brings it in, and 2 away. Digging in, Ramon Laureano.
Number 5, Ramon Laureano.
Base hit, and it scores a run. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense. The dugout is high-fiving, and the hits keep coming. This is a dream start for your squad. Fisher in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And there's a hit. And now they're up to 5 hits in the inning. Brenton Doyle up now with 2 runners on base. First pitch misses for a ball. Fly ball center field. Bellinger bolting towards it. Makes the catch. That's the 3rd out. And the top of the 1st is complete. Can't really ask for a better opening frame as they start this game with a lead. Kumar Rocker on the hill to start the bottom of the 1st. Battle Royale puts pressure on starting pitchers and the bullpen too. Relievers need to be ready at a moment's notice, but it's up to the starter to set the tone. Simmons stands in now, looks at that one inside. Crosses the zone. Ball with a cutter
inside,
missing the zone. Bashes one deep. Running out of room. It's caught right at the wall. Here's Cody Bellinger at the plate. Jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. Going back, and this one is gone. A home run. What a sensational swing for him. Austin Riley comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Swung on, and that ball is well hit. Way back, and it's out of here. They've gone back to back. Kyle Schwarber gets a chance to keep chipping away at the deficit following the home run.
Now pitching.
The Gold Rush make a change on the mound as they turn to Anthony Banda. He's into the game with the bases empty. Hits it on the ground to short. Montgomery handles. 2 gone here. Ezekiel Tovar now at the plate. Icebreaker is a strike. Oh, great diving stop. And very nicely done for the out. An absolute gem. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Gunnar Henderson ready to roll. Sweet spot. Out of here for a home run. Wasted absolutely no time in that at bat. Swinging. Nice to have you along. MLB The Show proudly presents Battle Royale Baseball. We're spotlighting some numbers and how they rank among peers. It's an elimination game, and first pitch is coming up. O'Neal Cruz leads things off. And let's get this party started, shall we?
O'Neal Cruz.
Hit on the ground to Harper. And he handles it himself for the out. It's Bo Bichette time. He admits the move south forced him to overhaul his hair products. Dealing with a lot more humidity now, so it hasn't been easy to find the right conditioner to hold that flow of his. Hey, Bo, same. Bichette retired. Munetaka Murakami steps in.
Number 5, Munetaka Murakami.
Misses the cutter. Swings, puts one on the ground to first. He takes care of it himself, and that does it for the inning. Uceta doesn't cough any up. It was a whole lot of nothing. Gunnar Henderson leads us off. Rubbing some dirt on it.
That's down.
Misses the plate with the fastball. Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the first.
Batting second.
Marte up now to follow the leadoff hit from Gunnar.
Marte.
The heater misses for a ball. Ground ball to first. One at second. To first in time. Double play. Nicely done. Bryce Harper at the dish with nobody on after the defense handled business. Opens with a strike. This has double written all over it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a two-base knock.
Batting fourth, the catcher,
Shea Langoliers ready to go with the go-ahead run at second. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Changeup misses the zone. Delivers a strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's a hit. Harper coming home. And he scores. They have the lead. Roberto Clemente next to hit after the RBI single. First pitch misses. Clemente hammers one foul. Takes the lead off first with two down. Makes the catch. We need you to be better than perfect, okay? Stepping aside now for a moment. We'll be back before you know it. Back here in a one-run game, Roy Campanella gets us going this inning.
Roy Campanella.
In the air, headed to right center. And that gets down into the gap. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting fifth,
James Wood is the batter now.
Wood.
Hit on the ground to
Foul
first.
ball.
And foul ball. Misses with the
That's a ball.
changeup. Goes back to the changeup. Takes the lead at first, nobody out. Smash down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. Bombers with a chance to tie it up. Drilled on a perfect swing. The ball soaring high, and it's leaving the park. A massive swing and a big moment. Trace Thompson digs in at the plate after the two-run homer. Hit hard to third. And one gone. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley.
Chase Utley. Now pitching.
Stephen Oker pitching now, and they're going with a silver card. He's into the game with the bases empty. Hit hard, and that gets through. Owen Casey, freshly dealt to the plate. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's a base hit. And they put up the stop sign at second.
Batting ninth, the shortstop,
Ezekiel Tovar up now with 2 runners on base. Hits it foul. The Gold Rush have allowed a pair of runs to score this frame. In the air, out to left. And it drops foul into the corner. The pitch. Misses the zone for a ball. Puts it on the ground to short. Montgomery. There's 1. And 2. What a play. They score a pair of runs in the inning, and now they're up a run. Welcome back to the world of Battle Royale, where only the strong will prevail. Colson Montgomery hits leadoff this frame. Mark Leiter Jr., the new arm in this Battle Royale matchup. Montgomery hitting leadoff, and he looks at ball 1. Hit hard to left center field. Cruz sprinting towards it, makes the catch. In the box, Ramon Laureano. And fouls that off. Strike 2, and he might try that pitch one more time. Dirty pitch, and not the good kind. Skips up some dust. Popped up right center field. Thompson galloping towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And 2 away. Andrew Fisher is the next to hit. Foul ball. The 0-1. Doesn't connect with the cutting. Misses the zone. Tried to steal a strike, but you remembered to lock up the house. Now a blooper back behind first, but that's a foul ball. The wind, the kick, the pitch. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Not done yet. The wind to the pitch. Squared it up perfectly. No fooling you there. and got yourself a base hit. It's like you knew where that one was headed. Brenton Doyle at the dish with a runner on first. A rocket blasted deep. And it's off the wall. And the stop sign goes up at third on the potential tying run. Gunnar Henderson ready to go with the go-ahead run in scoring position. First pitch of the ball. Cutter fools him. Slider misses for a ball. Puts it on the ground to first. The tag, and that's out number 3. Inning over. We're back, and it's crunch time here in the third. Man, this game moves fast. O'Neal Cruz leads off the inning. 0 for 1 on the day. Hits it on the ground to the right side. He steps in the bag, and that's the first out of the inning. A player from the live series strolls to the plate, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette. Now pitching.
Jake Bird on the mound now here in Battle Royale. He'll do his best to keep this a one-run game. Lifted in the air to right. Stretches out and hauls it in. Munetaka Murakami comes to the plate as a supercharged player. 0 for 1 looking for a hit here. So they give the ball. A lefty out of the pen. Wandy Peralta. Murakami in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Hit on the ground, and it goes up the middle for a base knock. Here's a card with a 94 overall rating, Roy Campanella.
Now pitching.
Jimmy Garcia takes over for his team in this Battle Royale matchup. Campanella stands in now, looks at that one inside. It's 2-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Fouls it off. Tight matchup here in DD. Delivers a deep shot. That sound tells the story. Perfect, and it's way gone. Really got a hold of that one. They get some insurance here in the final frame. James Wood strolls to the plate after watching that blast from a postseason series card. Look out. Remember, he went deep his first time up. Misses the plate with a sweeper. Here comes a pitch. Swings. It's a ground ball to short. Whips it to first. That does it for this frame, but time is running out. They'll grab their bats and helmets for one last chance to rally back in this one. Back at the ballpark, and here come your final swings. The deficit is 3, but it's not over until the scoreboard goes dark. In the air and deep, backing up, still backing up. It's out of here. Ketel Marte, home run. Always a threat at the plate, and a good example of it right here. He delivers with a round tripper. Pete Fairbanks, the new arm, and looking to close out this Battle Royale matchup with no issues. Tried to hold up. It's a ball. They rule it wasn't a swing. 98 miles per hour, but misses the strike zone. Hasn't been offered anything to hit. Bryce Harper
That's
takes
ball
ball
four.
four
Take it
and
back.
heads to first with a walk. Shea Langoliers to the plate. This guy is perfect for any lineup.
Ball,
A
that's
catcher who
outside.
works well with pitchers, plus he can rake. Righty sets, kicks, fires.
Yeah.
Starts with a pair of sliders. Swung on and crushed to perfection. Everyone sees where this one is headed. A clutch home run. Boy, did they need that one. Roberto. Clemente hopes to keep the momentum going after the game-tying homer. Calvin Fauché handed the rock out of the bullpen. The Bombers make the move in a brand new game. First pitch misses the plate. It's the fastball for a strike. Not sneaking that fastball by Clemente. He delivers for a base hit, and they have a runner aboard. Colson Montgomery in the box with a runner on first. On the ground to first. They get one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Now coming to the plate in the final frame, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. Count is 0-1. Misses the target. Perfect swing. I love that sound, don't you? And a textbook piece of hitting there for the base knock.
Now batting for the
Here's the third baseman, Andrew Fisher.
Andrew Fisher.
First pitch
No,
is off
that's
the
out.
plate. Fouls that off. Laureano off of first with 2 away. That ball is crushed. Going back. There's no one going to catch this one. It's out of here. And you see, that's why you play this game so much. For moments like this.
Can't jump up to this non-stop turn and twist. Out of his mercy. What's the done of McGuire? Here, Butchman. Me all a walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, can tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me have the thing where you want it from. Talk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, why? But to be would be more than glad to take your hand and lead you to the promised land. Me 20-foot dive on, all you got to do is be true, so let's go respond. Satisfy your emotion. At her for the press, instantly she bust. She no old and tough, and she no got time no rust. Things smooth and precious like she never get a cut. Instant expand up, got to all and pull up. Giddy up, me I forget you is a mouse. Think I walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, can tell me where you get it from. Now find your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me everything. But no man at all, you no look for them way. You look good enough against no matter what I can say. Put on your clothes, it's like a display. Wanna steer about night and day. Would you be my honey and the woman they say? We can just smile on her face and say she want a man to do the work, not one for play. I'm a rattan man, she says she want one for stay. I'm would you wanna walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me got the thing where you want wait on. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, why? I sing, oh man, I want to settle down, really start a plan to how you look, I come to one conclusion. Wow, you supposed to know the work, supposed to full of action. Music are playing your ways and respect. Non-stop sticking just like a time bomb. Are you every man what? Put your want and all walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me got the thing where you can't let me in. Cry, but you will be more than kind to take your hand and lead you to the promised line. Be 20-foot dive, and all you got to do is be true, so let's correspond. Satisfying your emotion, hot off of the press, instantly she was. She no old and tough, and she no got time no rust. Skin smooth and precious.
Wandy Peralta begins the game on the hill. Remember, high-risk plays are embraced in BR, which puts a ton of pressure on starting pitchers. Things can get weird in a hurry. Got to stay sharp. Fisher makes the grab. Kyle Schwarber is next to the plate.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ripped on the ground to short. Gets it to first. And now 2 away. A perennial all-star comes up now. Manny was named an all-star 12 times in his career, including 11 straight from 1998 to 2008. Delivers an opening pitch strike. Hits it hard to third. That's out number 3. The Gold Rush wrap up the inning without allowing any runs. Jeffrey Springs, chosen to start for the visiting team. In Battle Royale, every swing counts. Facing a lineup that needs to be aggressive simply because they won't have many chances at the plate. Henderson up to bat next and lays off for a ball. On a line. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Ketel Marte up next to the dish.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
First pitch of the ball. And there's a foul. And the 1-1. Slider misses the zone. Ground ball with some heat to the hot corner. Suarez throw to first. And that's out number 2. Here's Bryce Harper settling in.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Delivers a cutter out of the zone. In the air, headed to left center. Ramirez on the move. Squeezes it. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Springs wraps it up without allowing any runs. Jim Thome is the leadoff hitter this inning.
The designated hitter, Jim Thome.
Swings, puts one on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Jose Altuve steps in.
The center fielder, number 27, Jose Altuve.
First pitch, good for a strike. Strike 2 with the fastball. And don't be shocked to see that pitch one more time here. 1-2 the count. We'll do it again. Swings. It's a ground ball to third. Throw comes into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Batting 6.
Gunnar Henderson ready to go with the go-ahead run at second. Line drive. Altuve tagging up. The relay to third, and it's not in time. Eugenio Suarez steps up with the go-ahead run at third.
Now pitching.
Jake Bird on the mound now here in Battle Royale. It's up to him to keep this game tied. Suarez, the next to hit, takes ball one. The count is 2-0. Misses the plate for a ball. Good placement with the cutter for a strike. Runs the count full after starting 3-0. Hammers one deep. Headed back. You can kiss this one goodbye. And that homer will put them ahead. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in at the plate after the two-run homer.
Now pitching.
The Gold Rush go to their bullpen, and taking the mound, Anthony Banda. He's into the game with the bases empty. Bunt attempt, but fouled away. 0-1. The pitch. Doesn't connect. He was late. Fastball. Shea Langoliers, freshly dealt to the plate.
Now pitching.
Jeff Hoffman pitching now, and they're going with a silver card. Langoliers in the box now and take strike one. Count runs to 1-1. Langoliers catches a piece. The 1-2. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield.
Batting fifth.
Roberto Clemente in the box with a runner on first.
Clemente.
Ground ball smoked up the middle. Loses it. Manages a throw. Not in time. Some sloppy defense let the batter reach. Montgomery up now with runners at first and second. 1-0 the count. Now this one gets away from the catcher. On to first, and the lead runner holds at second. The Gold Rush have two runners aboard. 2-1 is the count. Goes back to the sinker. Puts it on the ground up the middle. Nice grab. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one. A really nice try there. Ramon Laureano at the dish with runners at the corners. So now we see the righty reliever out of the pen, Daniel Palencia. Ramon Laureano at the plate now, and that's strike one. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job keeping the pitch close. That saved an important run. Check swing appeal, and they rule it no swing. 2-1, the pitch. Fouls away, 1-0-1. Two-two. Here comes. That ball is smoked, and we all knew it the moment it left the bat. Sailing deep and gone. A perfect game changer. Andrew Fisher up now with the bases empty thanks to the three-run homer. Gesso. Throws one in the dirt. The live series member collects the strikeout.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
Digging in, Brenton Doyle.
Doyle.
Fouls it off. Here comes the 0-1. Stays with it. Foul. Line drive, slice the other way. That's a base hit. And here comes Gunnar Henderson. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on with 2 outs. Cattell up now. 2 runners on base. Angel Serpa on the mound, working as a bronze card. He'll do his best to keep this a 1-run game. Marte in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Keeps the lights on. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball to the left side. Quick throw in to keep it just to a single. So it's going to be first and second again after the RBI knock. Bryce Harper next to hit after the RBI single. Tries to hold up. Bat went around. Here comes a pitch. No balls and 2 strikes. That's a strikeout, and only needed 3 pitches to do it. Back now, and we've reached the final frame. Looking to wrap things up. You're playing from ahead. And don't forget, heroes get remembered, but legends never die. And it's a base hit for the member of the live series. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Rafael Devers looking to fill his basket with a hit. 0-1 the count. Late with the swing there. That's in the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Ballesteros aboard here at first with nobody out. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Down to the final out at Shield Woods Park. Schwarber in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That's a strike and really bore down to get it. 1 pitch away from a victory in Battle Royale. 2-strike fastball is fouled off. And it's in. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. One of the few players to reach 500 home runs in his career is at the plate. Here's Manny.
Now pitching.
The Gold Rush make a change on the mound as they turn to Clay Holmes. And he's on to try to lock this thing up. Manny Ramirez fouls away the first offering. A 2-run gap on the scoreboard. And fouled away. The pitch to Ramirez. Montgomery whips it to first on the run. That's out number 3, and it's a Battle Royale winner. Always impressive picking up a win in this mode. Hey, you on the sticks. You're pretty good at this. The Ports come up short in this 3-inning affair. Can't dwell on it. You're too good to stay down for long. And that puts a bow on things here. For our entire crew here at MLB The Show, I'm Robert Flores. Thanks for playing Battle Royale Baseball. Chat soon.
like outside. Riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shorty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fight. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the jeans, it's demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym, don't miss, I switch on. Day, I'm not like them. Let me stay my case.
As I sit in my b-boy stance with flip-flops and socks and sweatpants, I'm finna enhance your brain. Check it out. Once upon a time, not long ago, when the player from the point didn't have no flow. Hit me from my tennis shoes, walking through the store, caught up nigga slipping, but now I lay it to the flow just like Harvard. Cause I got the heat in my baby mama name now. Never bragging just to say not. Even when I was a younger lad, I learned my lesson. Never talk to strangers in the trap and answer questions.
The Pope and his folks got us under a scope, but for unknown reasons, cause we don't sell that you distribute. We don't contribute to your clandestine activity. My soliloquy may be hard for some to swallow, but so is Carl liver or you went behind my back like Ludo when he cut up all of ore. Two things I hate, lies and thieves, they make my blood boil. But what constricted on my soul that they call wheels of steel.
Make it, but it only took 30 minutes to take it. Cut that crow clean up, I did, but I did some sensation. Don't want no so no ratings.
Yeah, we take no like stopped up commodes. Gotta collect call, they done locked up my votes. Low blow, hit me in the left ventral cold. We won't be able to ride out to 2004.
But not for long, cause we got a bit.
Ciao, I'm Robert Flores. We're ready for Battle Royale Baseball on MLB The Show. Time to take a quick look at who's playing in this matchup. Will the flawless run continue? We'll find out together. First pitch is next. Wilbur Dotel, the starting pitcher. In Battle Royale, we know the bullpen is always on standby. Starters don't have much room for error, so hitting their spots early is always key. Henderson in the box now, no balls and a strike. Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the first. Marte up now to follow the leadoff hit from Gunnar. Now there's a bullet down the line, and it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle, and that's into center for a base hit. Henderson, round second, headed for third. And now we see runners at the corners and nobody out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 3.
Bryce Harper ready to go with the go-ahead run in scoring position. And fights it off. The Gold Rush have 2 runners aboard. Out of the zone, the cutter misses. And the pitch.
Nope, that's foul.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Safe at first. They won't get them both. And the runner comes in from third. Langoliers stands in now and watches strike 1. Montgomery. There's 1. And that's all they get. Roberto Clemente at the dish.
Roberto Clemente.
Clemente swings and hits it hard. Going back. It rattles the scoreboard. Langoliers rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, safe at the plate. Colson Montgomery comes to the plate following the RBI double. Absolutely cracks one. Lee sprinting towards it. It bangs off the wall. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 3, and that's a 2-out double.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do, like you do. And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, enjoy my company, my company. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my little heart to give, baby, I wanna give you the world. Not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you gave me just a little bit of something we can work it with. But all you do is push me out. But I like it anyways, 'cause I think I'm getting closer to you every day. I know you'll come around to me eventually. Just sit back, relax, enjoy my company. Oh baby, trust me. Out on the coast, we got nowhere to be.
Hello, thanks for being here. We're ready for Battle Royale Baseball on MLB The Show. Robert Flores with you. It's time to look at the starting lineups. Can the perfect streak keep going? We'll find out together next. Gunnar Henderson steps in, and it's time to get things started. Thorpe goes with a heater to start, but that misses for a ball, and away we go. Good slider. Runs the count to 1-2. Opening the game with a strikeout. I like that strategy. Ketel Marte steps in. Not all pitches that wander are lost. Cutter misses for a ball. Drilled to center field. Buxton showcasing his wheels. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Now 2 away. Here's Bryce Harper settling in. Swing and blast one to center. Buxton bolting towards it. Makes the catch. Inning over. Thorpe doesn't. Geraldo Perdomo in the box, ready to lead off the bottom of the first. Starting on the front foot. Goes with the curveball but misses. In the air, headed to center. Doyle making his way towards it. Squeezes it. Now one away. Now we see Austin Riley. Smacks one deep. That's got extra bases written all over it. And he'll reach second with one away. Ted Simmons ready to go with the go-ahead run at second. Misses for a ball. Curveball off the plate. A ball from Gray.
Ball 3.
In the air, out to center. Doyle under this one. Puts it away for the out. Stuart Fairchild is now at the plate. In the air, headed to right center. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Shea Langoliers ready to start this inning. Fouls it off. Tight matchup here in DD. On the ground up the middle. Nice stop on the dive. Throws from his knees. Gets up. Throws to first. In time. He stole a hit with that effort. Roberto Clemente shuffles into the ball. Back to the mound. It hit him. And still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they get out. For 2. Brady Basso on the mound now here in Battle Royale. He's into the game with the bases empty. Mishandles it. And he's going to make it to first. We'll see how they score it. Next to the plate in Battle Royale, Ramon Laureano. Nothing wrong with a silver rating. Sometimes that's all you need. Went with the slider for a strike. Hangs in there. The Gold Rush with a runner at first. Skips up some dust. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Runner at first with 2 gone. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's a base hit. Montgomery going for third. And that puts runners at the corners with 2 away.
Batting 8.
Now representing the World Baseball Classic Series at the dish, Andrew Fisher. A chance to grab the lead with a hit.
Minter.
Marcelo Zuna strolls to the plate as they go with a new bat off the bench in this spot. Starts with a strike. Not your pitch. Goes back to the 2-seamer. It's 2-2. Strike three. The line. Battle Royale. This will certainly take a few years off your life, probably cost you a few controllers too. We're in the second inning. Santander gets us going in this frame. One 0 to start. Swung on and lifted to left center. Santander retired. Byron Buxton lining up with parallel 2-card status. That fastball wasn't fooling Buxton. Sends it out for a base hit. And now they have a runner on. Jorge Polanco in the box with a runner on first. Runner on the go to second, trying to make a big play. Safe. That's an easy stolen base. The pitch. Hammers one deep. It's down. Plenty of room for extra bases. And we stay scoreless as they hold it up at third with one down. Trace Thompson steps up with the go-ahead run at third. Gap shot, and this might score both runners. Buxton scores. Polanco around third. He scores as well. And now it's a 2-run game. And into second with a 1-out double. Tommy Edman strolled to the dish with a lead now, thanks to that important swing we just saw. Fouls it. Italy up by 2. A slippery pitch, and it bounces away. Not going. Count moves to 1-1. Thompson leads off second with one gone. Goes back to the changeup. That gets down for a base hit. Can't secure it. Thompson rounds third, headed for the plate. And he touches home. It's 3-zip. And he'll pull into second safely. Geraldo Perdomo comes to the plate following the RBI double. Looking back at his first at bat. That's right, he flew out to center field. Swings, hits a ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at that stop. Not in time. He's safe. Now at the plate, Austin Riley. Here's a swing and a liner to left. Edman tags from third. Montgomery with a relay throw. He scores on the sac fly. And it's 4-0. Simmons takes the ball as he stands in for the second time. Connects and hammers one to center. Doyle on the move. Hauls it in. Out number 3 in the book. Back in the ballpark, looking to the final swing. Down by 4. It's not over until coach says so. Taylor Clark takes the mound with 3 outs to go in this Battle Royale matchup. Doyle swings through it for strike 1. Swings, hits a ground ball to second. Sends it to first. They get the first out of the inning, and that brings up the slugging infielder Gunnar Henderson to the dish. Ball out of the zone. a tad early. Just a tad. That's ripped into the outfield. Base hit.
The batter, number 4.
Ketel Marte at the dish with a runner on first.
Marte.
Ground ball with some heat to the hot corner. One at second. And it's a double play to end the ball game. The Gold Rush come up short in this 3-inning matchup. Don't worry, you'll bounce back. That brings us to the end of our coverage. It's been real, kids. I'm Robert Flores, signing off in Diamond Dynasty. We'll do it again, hopefully soon.
I never like them. To your public safety brief, I never listen. To your blackmail of likes, I ignore them. Your curated playlist, I always hated what you like. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide.
listening now? Are you listening now? Are you listening now? Are you listening now?